going on? Alright. Today, today I witnessed some of the most hypocritical, wackest, just straight nonsense I've ever saw, man. And it was the Pope trying to speak English, man. No one speaks that slow, man. I'm telling you, it was some kind of like he was trying to use some kind of like hypnosis, man. When he was speaking for one, and it's like this: they had all these foreigners, basically saying, hold on. Can you see that? Whoa. They had all these, wow, see, I felt them coming for some reason. But yeah, that cloud there kind of looks kind of like a dragon. Uh, all these foreigners, man, these people from India, these Muslims and shit, no, the Pope, they're all talking about remember 9/11, and it's like, look, motherfucker, you guys might not be privy to this, but 9/11 was a false flag. So that's how detached these people are from what's really going on with the American people here. Because, it's not like, look, it's not a small percentage of people that think that 9/11, that know 9/11 was a false flag. You know who did 9/11? You got Serco stand down order that connects you to the city of London, the District of London, which is its own city, country, state, and inside of a city. They had a connection. So London, you got Mossad, you got dancing Israeli art students. That connection, they're connected. They were there. They were there, sent to document it. So, that's not a coincidence there. The other one is Halliburton, man. Is the Bush and them, dude. And their the Bush crony crew, Cheney and them. It was them, Mossad, Serco. It was basically world government, and that probably the hidden hand was Jesuits. You know what I'm saying? Probably inside of that bunch there that pulled off 9/11. So they got their spokesman up there trying to. They keep using all these emotional blind spots, like the Pope kid that comes running out. That it was a PR stunt. Him being in a fiat, and think about that name fiat, like fiat currency or fiat government or fiat religion. You know what I'm saying? For instance, so you see these people here trying to pitch us world government, and they are so detached from the truth. They're all talking about, oh, the real religion is following the truth. Well, then why are you sitting there talking about a false flag that we need to remember it the way that the official story told us that it was? And then there's Muslims there that supposedly did it. So, it shows you once again that it's fucking bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. Shit's crazy, though. You know what? Just watching the ignorance of these people that follow these people blindly, man. Like, and these people want to kill them. It's like basically, anyone you see speaking from a different country, obviously that is one of their elites, their spokesmen's types. And listen, it's if you ever had a class called critical thinking, where it basically they say, all right, if we had a boat, we only could fit 12 people, but we had 30. Who would you choose to go on the boat? Who would you leave behind to die? You know what I'm saying? This is the type of mindsets that these people have. Like, they're getting everyone all. They lie to people, man. And like same thing with climate change. Look, he's the main pushing this, but it's like, look, dude, why? If you was a champion of the truth, you would be out here like me filming chemtrails and putting it to an end, stopping it, and that would end climate change. It's stopping the chemtrails, Mr. Pope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of people. I guess if people want to worship him as a king and a god, that's on you. I don't have to. It's just a dude. like everyone else, and he doesn't have as much power as he says, or he could make the chemtrail stop by as much. I know how much sway this man really has. Like I said, this is the Godfather, the new Godfather, as being this is the externalization of the hierarchy. The real rulers are coming out now. The Pope has been one of them. I mean, his office, but it's a cabal, man. The papacy is an oligarchy just as much as the American government is, man. It's just a fucking oligarchy, dude. And because if it was a monarchy, there would only be one pope till he died. You know what I mean? And then there'd be the next guy. So it's not. It's more like cabal. They pass the torch off to one another. So there's obviously more going on than we can. And just like it's going to be the same way as our elections here in America. There is no such thing as elected government. There's selected government. That's it. Listen, if that wasn't true, then how come all presidents are related to Dracula? You know what I'm saying? So, just more tidbits, man. And the Popery is the same thing as the American government. They're probably all related to Dracula. It's the same con. It's like, they're like, oh, America, all right, you're used to getting conned this way. Now here, let him con on you too. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they're handing us over to the wolves. I mean, listen, I know what Agenda 21 is, Agenda 2030. Look at the Georgia Guidestones. Research Lucis Trust. Look at George Bush, New World Order speech, 1,000 Points of Light, the founders of the UN, the vision of the founders of the UN. This is, so I mean, look, you can trace that back to Knights of Malta. You can trace that back to the damn Vatican. And then you can also go to the OSS, was the predecessor intelligence agency out. And then that branched off into all intelligence agencies, but it was originally started by these Catholic guys, the Jesuits. You know what I'm saying? And then they also run all the universities. That's why you got 5 Catholics on the Supreme Court and 2 Zionists. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. So that's taxation without representation. That's non-representative government. You know what I'm saying? We have no representative. You have no representative government. What's really going on could not be true if you truly had representative government. So, just things to think about here. And it's just such a fraud. It is such a hoax that this guy's going to come over here and try to play off of the hoax that we're all sitting here trying to shed the light on what really is going on. You know what I'm saying? Instead, this dude comes over here jumping on that same stick. You know what I'm saying? He wants to hop on that same pogo stick. Buddy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we know it's a false flag. So obviously your intelligence sucks. Or you're involved, you're covering for it. No, the Pope knows. They all confess to the Pope. The guy who owned the Trade Center probably went and confessed to the Pope, left a briefcase of money in there. You know what I'm saying? The Pope knows what's going on. Can't tell me he don't. Playing this trying to play off this false flag. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just pisses me off because trying to make peace with it. It's like, no, because the real culprits haven't never been fingered yet. Dude, you can't never lay it to rest until people are honest about it. You know what I'm saying? But they're never going to do that. You know what I'm saying? If they were going to do that, I think they'd have broke down by now. It's kind of like I know somebody, they used to say, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And that's how these guys really operate. So, fuck what they tell you. Look at the evidence, man. Look at the evidence for yourself. I'm sure get some of your Matrix agents to go research some 9/11 documentaries. You know what I'm saying? And and I'm sure they could come up with some reasonable conclusions relatively quick, man. There's a lot of information compiled, man. Once you see a couple of them, it's wide open. Look, I don't know if you can hear that, but got the fucking surveillance plane flying over right now. Chemtrail going by right there too. Man, For instance, I mean, listen. Here's the thing. I'm not just blindly against the Catholics, the popes, the foreign people. And another thing, trying to sell us this peace and you got to help the weak and the neighbors, dude. You're trying to bring Muslim enemies here, and you're telling us we need to help the guys who are gonna cut our heads off and force us into caliphate. Are you fucking insane? These people are insane. They are so detached from reality. It's like I heard this one guy saying, the Pope lives behind 100-foot walls, brick walls in some places. What is he talking about? He wants us to do this, but yet the dude's like, have all these refugees move into the Vatican, man. Turn it into a big shelter orphanage. Then you might be able to gain some credibility as a real a person trying to do good. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that's all front, man. I mean, look up the video of the Vatican singing Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? For instance, I mean, that's just one way you can see that what is going on. Just because they're speaking it in Latin, you know that most people won't catch what they're really saying. But then you look at it, you have it deciphered, and they're singing to Lucifer, like the fallen angel from Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't surprise you once you look into how dark these people are. Once again, Walter Vey, Islamic. Yeah, right. Walter Vey, Islamic connection. And I'm telling you, that's just one video for you get a 2-for-1. It's just symbolism, connections, who uses the symbols, where they come from, what they mean. Uh, Walter Vey, Islamic Connections, Adam 1984 channel. I mean, if you need more direction to this guy, I'm just telling you, watch that video. I don't care if you're an atheist. Watch this video. It will give you an inside edge on the argument. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're a Satanist. Watch that video, and then learn some real. You know what I'm saying? Non what was that Zeitgeist bunk material. This is legit. You know what I mean? Material. But anyway, yeah, man. I've been watching this kind of. I've been trying not to watch the Pope because I get. I mean, what I see when I see the Pope and Obama and them, I see Interview with the Vampire. You know what I'm saying? I hear the Pope speak, and I started being like, dude, that is an alien. This is a dude that doesn't even sound human. I mean, really, he sounds strange, dude. Like that movie Men in Black, man. The guy with the cockroach inside of the man's skin. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That is pushing a little far, man. I don't know. But he does got these buggy, wily eyes, man. I'm just telling you, that says something. Look, there's something when I look at him, I don't see uh, benevolence. I see malevolence. You know what I'm saying? I see it's not outright, but it's cloaked within that weird, freaky smile and them crazy eyes. It looks like he knows something, and it's something really bad, but he wants to laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see from the guy by just looking at him. And once again, he's also masquerading, dude. You know, quiet like this. So it's like everyone gets himself off. He's like a guru. He really is. That's what the Pope is. He's like a guru because his followers, his devotees, they all work themselves. They whip themselves up into these devotion acts of devotion, like climbing through the crowd, sending little girls through the crowd, things like that, man. Or I don't know, man. It's all smoke and mirrors, though. I mean, it's just all trickery, deception, and it's like the mainstream media. They're accomplices in this as well. I mean, it is just utter nonsense, man. But listen, what reality that you see on TV and is presented to you is total non-reality. Seriously, if you don't ever read between the lines, you're never gonna learn nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's where the real truth is, man. It's not You got to look for it, man. Not easy.